So this is it. I'm here at my start point and it's a beautiful sunny day on Jeju Island. Yeah, it's raining. I'm doing 7-1 as my first route. I'm starting here near the World Cup Stadium and I'll be walking back to actually where I was this morning. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to get my very first stamp. So let's see if I can do this without getting super wet. Let me put you down. And it's kind of impossible to get the stamp at the same time as recording, so I'm gonna.
찍었어요?
네, 됐어요.
안에서 찍으시면 되는데.
네? Well, that was my beginning, and now it is raining quite a bit more, just because I decided to start right now. Yeah, that was cute. They were being friendly to me. I don't really deserve the friendliness. My phone's getting wet. Hopefully phones are waterproof these days. Alright, so between the rain and people being friendly, the initial, wow, I got my first stamp video was not as intended. But, you know, isn't that life? Life is not as intended. And honestly kind of cheesy. I like it this way better. Oh, sorry. I'm starting 7-1 and I am really excited. I'm actually just super thrilled right now. I actually kind of like the fact that it's raining. It feels kind of like symbolic. You know, a fresh start. Yeah, we'll see if I'm saying that after, you know, walking in the rain for 4 or 5 hours, though. I might change my mind. But yeah, right now I'm just in the city still, so looking forward to a short 300-meter ascent to the top of an autumn, and hopefully I'll get some good views even though it's raining. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Sorry, I should probably really be using my tripod for this to stabilize it a bit, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of lazy to attach it. I really love parts like this where everything's just covered in by trees and you can see the light filtering through the branches and hearing the birds. It's just, yeah, really beautiful. I'm just like a giddy little kid right now, grinning as I walk along. Yeah, this is really nice. And the rain has kind of stopped for a bit, so I have a little bit of reprieve from, you know, getting wet. So I can just kind of enjoy things without having to worry about that. I want that green light. I want it.
엄마 주고. 오, 좋은데. 와, 다리가 좋은다. 야, 그런데 어디로 가면 있어? 야.
this kind of little clearing reminds me of Skyrim, and like just over there probably there'll be a chest, and when I go over to it there'll be some, you know, like necromancers or something that'll like ambush me and I'll have to fight off some skeletons. Yeah, I like it. And then there'll be a deer just down there and I'll get out my bow and arrow and shoot it just because I can. I do not condone killing wild animals, actually, just in video games. Haha. This is apparently supposed to be one of the, or the largest shallow crater in Asia. I don't know what a shallow crater is exactly. My friends will probably kill me for not knowing. But it does look pretty cool. And the rice paddies are always a welcome sight. Very pretty, especially considering they're all planted with rice at the moment. So yeah, I'm getting close to the end of the walk for today. I actually didn't get rained on very much, which is surprising, but it seems like it's going to start raining pretty soon, in an hour or two maybe, and all night. So I'll have a rainy night for the first night in my tent, but I'm fine with that. I'm almost slightly upset that it didn't rain more today, but maybe I'm jinxing myself. So I finished my first course. I made it back to Seogwipo. I got my final stamp. I completely butchered it, actually. Let me show you. I'm gonna have to get my stamp game down better. I put way too much ink on it, and then I was like, well, may as well try and do it again so it comes out clearer, but it still looks pretty terrible. So my first day, I did well, but that's fine. That's a memory. I have multiple drinks. I got a peach tea and a coffee because I'm quite hot and sweaty, and I think it'd be nice to just chill out and cool down, and I'm going a bit over the top indulgent, frankly. But yeah, I did it, so I'm just gonna chill out. I'm gonna eat some food later. I haven't really had a proper meal yet today, just some bits and pieces. And then I will go and find somewhere to set up my tent later on. It's supposed to start raining. I actually avoided most of the rain today, which was pretty good, but it is supposed to start raining this afternoon, so I'll probably have to try pitching my tent in the rain, which I'm sure will be fun. As long as it's not really pouring, then it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I will keep you updated. So I'm here having thru, and I actually came here when I was here last year and ate, and it was really awesome. It was kind of an accident that I ended up here again. I just was looking for somewhere close by to eat, and yeah, it came up on the map, and then I saw the place and I was like, oh, I remember here. So yeah, it's sizzling away in front of me, and I can't wait to eat because I haven't had a proper meal all day, and it looks fantastic. So I'm on my way to a camp spot for the night. It started raining again a bit. I'm actually on the beginning of the course number 7. So I'm going to do just the very, very, very beginning part. Walk in a little bit until I get to a place where, you know, I can set up my tent for the night. Yeah, so hopefully the rain holds off being too heavy until I've set up camp, but it kind of is difficult because I don't want to set up camp too early. You know, I don't want to bother people and draw too much attention to myself, but at the same time it's going to start raining heavier in an hour or two, so kind of trying to find the balance between waiting until it gets a bit darker before setting up and also avoiding the rain. So yeah, but yeah, it's just a little park here walking through, and it's nice to have a little walk after eating my late lunch, early dinner. And yeah, I'll hopefully won't be too long to walk until I can sort of settle down for the night. I'm pretty exhausted, and I'm also slightly sunburnt. I don't know how well you can see. It's not terrible, but I can tell that I'm a bit red. Hopefully it's the type of sunburn that in the morning it'll just be a brown and I can put on lots of sunscreen so I don't repeat that again. Anyway. As you can see, a storm is rolling in. Everything is shrouded in clouds, and I think I have found my place to sleep for tonight. There are a couple of toilets right there, which is lovely, a little extra treat for me, and there is this pagoda, and it's got a nice little area underneath, so I feel like I can get extra protection from the rain without bothering people as much. So I think this will be it for tonight. I'll wait until, because it's all sheltered, I think I'm going to wait until it probably gets dark before setting up my tent. So I'm in a pretty lucky spot, actually. Just as I finished recording that last little bit, it has started quite emphatically raining. So I'm really glad to be where I am right at this moment. Listen to the thunder, isn't it awesome? Oh man. I think I'm gonna be in for a good night. The storm has passed, but it seems likely that more rain will come. It seems like I might get away with staying up here for tonight, and I really hope so, because it seems, I've said it seems like a lot of times right now, but it does seem like there will be a pretty awesome potential for a nice sunrise tomorrow with the sea. And oh, we see island out over there. Let's look. Look at the island. So yes, oh, another island. So yeah, this is my home for tonight. I think it will be pretty great. You guys want to see my tent? My tent. I actually managed to put the stakes, the tent pegs, in between like the bricks. I was able to use the V-shaped ones. The Y-shaped ones wouldn't go in because they're all right, you know, the angles aren't right, but I was able to wedge them in there. So it's actually staked out better than I expected. I put the end that needs to be staked out because like my tent is only semi-freestanding, so the side with the two poles at this end and then the singular pole here, because these corners need to be, oh, I'm not even showing you, these corners need to be staked out for it to, you know, have the full kind of rectangular shape. But in the end, like I said, I was able to stake out the other parts of as well, so it's pretty decently set up, which I'm happy about. Yeah.